MMA fans, welcome back to Carlo Perusa MMA. I'm with Mr. Joel Faglier following his pro Muay Thai debut here, Conflict MMA 63. Joel, you made quick work of your opponent. You went in there, you got the job done. In about a minute, you let the hands go, man. You were landing everything. Great combinations. You stunned him really bad, and then you put him out with an elbow. Walk me through that exchange. What were you thinking? Did you see the opening to let the hands go?
Yeah, absolutely. Brock's really tough. He came in pressing the action early, so I knew I wanted to hit him with the teeps. And I saw him reaching down, so I knew the head kicks would open up. And then I caught him with the head kick early. I saw it stunned him, opened up with the hands. He closed the distance, a lot of elbows and knees, and then, you know, he's got a chin, man, because I was throwing hard. I hit him with hard left hooks, hard elbows, and he finally went down.
Now, this has been almost a magical night so far for your gym.
Yes, sir.
10 fights. We've seen 9 of them from your gym, 9 wins. We're close to a perfect sweep here. What has his atmosphere been like? I mean, it's kind of comical. You go in your dressing room and you can't move because the whole gym's in there, basically. What has it all been like? What has this whole experience been like tonight?
It's just such a blessing, man. Like, it is such a blessing. I don't want to make anything about myself. You know, that the team has done their job tonight. They have been independent of the outcomes. They've executed at a high level. And honestly, I'm just very proud to be a part of their team, you know, to be in a coaching role and to be a part of their team. I'm so thankful for them, honestly. I mean, it's amazing. I can't remember a card where I've been in a gym that's produced 10 of the 16 or 14 fights.
You know, following the fight, you jumped up on the cage, you yelled. What was that moment like? Your whole hometown crowd yelling at you, cheering for you. Is that something you envisioned and dreamed of?
Absolutely, man. When I tell you I've been through a lot of adversity, you know, I don't look for pity or anything. I don't want to make any excuses, but the Lord took me through a lot of adversity. He took me through, you know, my time in college wrestling. I chased the national title as hard as I possibly could, and I just came up short. You know, that's just no point blanks about it. You know, I come up short. I had 2 major knee injuries that sidelined me for a couple years, and then I tried to come back to fighting, and fights are just falling through over and over again, and God is so faithful. Like, He is just so faithful. He brought me through all of that, and I haven't fought in this city since I was a senior in high school, and I haven't fought in this arena since I was a sophomore in high school. So to come back, a grown man, a professional, I mean, I'm on a show that my brother's headlining. I just can't say but anything but, like, look at God. You know, look at God. He's faithful. He held me up with His right hand, because if He wasn't, you know, I would have quit long ago.
Now, what's next for you in the perfect world? Do you want to get back out there soon? Do you want to stay active, close out the year?
Absolutely. You know, always first things first. You know, church on Sunday. You know, I gotta go to church, or I gotta get with my family, give thanks to the Lord for what He gave me, and then next thing for me is, like you said, just staying active. You know, eyeing something. If we can do, you know, November or something like that, you know, I'm looking to get right back in there. As far as the adrenaline's going right now, you know, I don't feel like I've banged myself up too much, so, you know, I want to get back in there, but I want to do MMA.
You know, at the moment, your gym's one of the smaller ones in the area, or in the southeast, but there's a lot of talent here. I mean, you have one guy, Malcolm, who's about to go to the Contender Series. Quincy is on a 9-5 win streak. He's going to turn pro really soon. Your brother, if he wins tonight, he's not far from the Contender Series. You are on track of going to the UFC. Is it only a matter of time before this gym, Faglier MMA, becomes one of the world-renowned gyms?
I believe so. I truly believe in what my father's taught, and the foundation that he's laid, the way my brother runs the gym. You know, it is 100% going to produce good fruit. You know, and if, you know, obviously one day we want to produce a UFC champion. That's ideal. But more than anything, our mission is producing good people. And all 10 of those fighters, I trust with my mom. I trust with my girlfriend. I trust with my grandparents. And that, to me, I think is far more important than anything that we could do. You know, so obviously I think if we stay on the right path, we stay good people, we're absolutely going to get into those positions where we're winning Contender Series fights. Like, I know Malcolm will. He'll get his UFC contract. I know my brother Jason will win tonight, and he's knocking on the door in the UFC. You know, whatever the Lord has willed for me, what will happen. You know, Quincy's going to be a professional. He's going to be knocking on the door really soon. So, you know, I know for a fact that those doors will open if we stay on the right path of focusing on being the very best people we can possibly be and serving each other and the community as best we can.
All right, last question. You're a very humble individual. You're a very humble fighter. What is the impact that you want to have on people?
I want them to see Christ in me more than anything. You know, John 30:30. He must increase, I must decrease. You know, I want the Lord's kingdom to be furthered more than anything, and then, you know, whatever He gives to me will be enough because He's blessed me far more than I deserve. And I want to show Christ in the way that I teach martial arts, the way that I train martial arts, the way I compete in martial arts, and, you know, make a good impact on people.
Well, Joel, I wish you nothing but the best. It was an honor to watch you fight, and look forward to seeing you again, man.
Thank you so much, brother.
Absolutely. That's Joel Faglier. I'm Carl Prusa. Stick around.